We're going to have enough in between the raindrops to have a full parade here in Penfield this morning. We never let the rain dampen our spirits as we celebrate the 4th of July. We hear the sirens. We know the parade is underway. Before we even begin, as we look out from this stand today and see all of you braving this weather today, give yourselves a round of applause for being here today and helping Penfield celebrate the 4th of July. Nothing gets us down. And we are going to celebrate, and we looked at all of the radar, and we saw a little window today. And we said, that's where our parade is going to be, right in that 10 o'clock window. And I think we can count on it today. So we are getting ready to celebrate Penfield's 2017 Independence Day Parade. In addition to a variety of floats and marchers, our parade features a total of 7 musical groups today. This will include the Penfield Fire Company Band, the Towpath Volunteers Fife and Drum, the Savannah Cellar Savers, the Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drums, Kelly's Heroes Marching Band, the Penfield United Methodist Church Praise Band, and Downbeat Percussion. So we've got a lot of music to bring our parade in view. And, of course, it all begins with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. So as soon as they come around that corner, we are going to get our parade officially underway. Look at this sky. The skies are actually clearing out a little bit. So we are going to enjoy a wonderful day here in Penfield. I am not sure. I don't think that's the official start to the parade. That may be a fire call. So we're going to have all kinds of fun here today. We are broadcasting live on Facebook as well as on Penfield Community Television today. So we're going to get a little extra. There comes the fire truck, but it's not part of the parade. This fire truck is on its way to an emergency call. So we have to pull over our parade for a second and allow the emergency vehicles to get where they have to be. All right. This is going to be an interesting day here, I think. We don't have the rain, but we do have emergencies, and obviously we allow for them and the emergency equipment that has to respond when they do. And we'll have some more coming through. Here you see some of the fire and ambulance crews coming through as well. You get it all here with the Penfield Parade. You get the live action. We salute these people all the time for the wonderful protection they give, and then we get a real-life demonstration of it. All right. We are going to move on with the rest of our parade. We've seen the Sheriff's Department, the New York State Police, the Color Guard now from the American Legion Bremen Post 1229 and VFW Post 307. Members from the Bremen Post are Josh Miller and Dwayne Green. Members from the VFW Post 307 are Jonathan Kyle, Greg Dunbar, and Mike Morrison. Good to have you there. Now we see our parade marshals. Please join us in honoring our 2017 parade marshals, local farmer Dave Woodward, and the Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf, represented by Kathy Cummins today. In honor of the Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf, a reminder again for all of the Independence Day celebrations, please bring a non-perishable food item to donate tonight. The food shelf operating exclusively on those donations of food and money and the efforts of about 90 active volunteers. Celebrating 20 years in the Penfield community, the food shelf established back in 1997 by a small group and moved to the First Baptist Church of Penfield and then over to their location on Jackson Road. Dave Woodward, a Penfield farmer with a long family history in Penfield, owner of Woody Acres at 1530 Harris Road. Dave grew up on a farm helping his grandfather in the fields and began farming on his own as a senior in high school. Has served our community in many capacities, including president of the East Penfield Homeowners, fire commissioner for more than 20 years, numerous committees and boards for the town, and the Monroe County Farm Bureau as well. Our parade marshals this year. Dave Woodward and the Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf. Please give them a round of applause and thank them for all of their support in Penfield this year. Penfield Town Board will be passing now, and they're passing out goodies. I see Linda Cole coming to the corner here. Linda, not only a Penfield Town Board member, a Penfield Rotarian, and the newest assistant governor for the district. Congratulations on that. Town Board members Linda Cole, Paula Metzler, Andy Moore, Rob Quinn, Amy Steckloff, our town clerk. Also Debbie Draw and George Hebert are with us today. Debbie representing the 9th District for many years. George is the Monroe County legislator for the 15th District, president of Rochester District Youth Soccer, and a mentor for the all-girl first robotics team. Twice retired, first after 21 years of service in the Navy, again after 27 years at IBM, and now representing the districts of Penfield and Webster as well. Our town supervisor, Tony LaFountain, with Tootsie Rolls. All right, look at this. Thank you, sir. We've got our Tootsie Rolls now. We're all set. Always have a Tootsie Roll. Debbie, good to see you. Jim Mully, our town board. Tony LaFountain, our town supervisor. Andy Moore, Linda Cole, all here. Judge Mully, our town justice, elected in 2009 and re-elected in 2013. Please welcome the Penfield Fire Company and band. Penfield Fire Company has been serving the community for over 175 years. They're comprised of 100% volunteers and continue to thrive through community support and members who willingly give their time to help you. Penfield Fire Company, led by Fire Chief Earl Labansky. We salute you today. And the Penfield Ladies Auxiliary passing review as well. We thank them for all of their support. Thank you for joining us in our parade today. Penfield Volunteer Emergency Ambulance will be following right behind them. We saw some rigs a little bit earlier as they passed through. For over 50 years, they provided emergency ambulance service to those who live, work, and visit the Penfield community and the surrounding towns when requested by mutual aid. Their ambulance corps comprised of 60 active volunteers, and we saw some of them in active service just a few minutes ago as they left on an emergency call. The rest of Penfield Fire Company passing in review now. We've seen some of the antique fire equipment and, of course, our most modern equipment as well, the Tower 371. Good to have you here. We know some of the other equipment is en route to an emergency right now, but the rest of it is here for our Penfield Parade today. Penfield Bremen Post 1229 and the VFW Post 307. 1229 composed of veterans who served our nation in the time of war. A post named after two Penfield brothers, Peter and Robert Bremen, who were both killed in France during World War II within an 8-week period. The Bremen Post, joined by members of VFW Post 307. Post 307 is the Rochester Post currently meeting at the Bremen Post. All are combat veterans, and we are glad to have you join us today in our parade. Thank you very much for your service to our country. Or the Penfield Volunteer Ambulance passing in review now, and again sharing some of their work. We know some of your other volunteers are out right now on an emergency run, and we appreciate your 24/7 dedication to our town. Thank you for all you do. A round of applause for the Penfield Volunteer Ambulance. So great to have you with us in our parade today. And a reminder of all of the equipment that we do have, because we saw two of the rigs a little bit earlier leave for an emergency call, and still enough left here to celebrate our parade and help us with the 4th of July celebration. The rain is holding off. It's a I was going to say beautiful day, and I guess considering what the morning looked like, it is a beautiful day. Always a beautiful day here in Penfield, and we enjoy celebrating the 4th of July year after year as we move into the 2017 4th of July celebration. You hear some of the music in the background now, and that is from the Towpath Volunteers Fife and Drum Corps of Macedon. Proud again to be performing in our Penfield Independence Day Parade. Fife Sergeant Kathy French, Drum Sergeant Adam Chapin. Known internationally for their excellence in performance and for their size, this corps has become one of the premier fife and drum corps in the country. They performed in several parades, including the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the Walt Disney World Orlando, Florida, St. Patrick's Day Parade in Savannah, Georgia, the Gasparilla Pirate Parade in Tampa, Florida, the World Fife and Drum Festival in Saint-Tropez, France, and the historic Carnival in Ivrea, Italy. They'll be traveling to Belgium to attend the World Fife and Drum Friendship Festival in September of this year. We welcome to our 2017 4th of July Parade the Towpath Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps with Fife Sergeant Kathy French and Drum Sergeant Adam Chapin. The Towpath Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps. And right behind them, you see coming into view now, first chartered in 1972, Pac 9, the Harris Hill Elementary Cub Scout Organization for boys in elementary school. As a member of the Seneca Waterways Council and Baywaters Scouting District, the PAC is also supported by their chartering organization, Penfield Rotary. And we see the Penfield Rotary banner proudly there. With over 70 scouts and many adult volunteers, the PAC focuses on character development, citizenship, fitness, respectful relationships, and most importantly, fun. Great to have you with us in our 4th of July parade here in Penfield today. Look at this. We got, oh, thank you, Jolly Ranchers coming in here. We like this. We like this. Penfield Rotary is marching as well. The Penfield Rotarians serving Penfield since 1949 with their motto of service above self. And Penfield proud this year, as of today, to have the district governor for District 7120, Don Milton, a Penfield Rotarian, and now the district governor for over 70 clubs in this area. Marianne Mady behind the wheel there. Wishes she was up in that airplane with Jack Best, but she's on the ground today. On the ground, safe and sound. And we salute all of the Penfield Rotarians. Nels Carmen, good to see you. Hiking for Penfield. Nels, thanks for all you do. This is Mr. Penfield in more ways than one. Walking frontwards, backwards, any way he can to help Penfield and the Penfield Rotary Club. The Penfield Trails Committee is also here. They promote awareness, use, respect, and safe maintenance of our hiking trails with both town and county parks. Trails Committee organizing and leading monthly hikes for increased public appreciation. We've talked about this, our parade marshals today in the Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf. We want to salute them, celebrating their 20th anniversary feeding Penfield residents. Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf honored today as a parade marshal, and a reminder as well, if you're going to Harris Whalen Park tonight, bring a non-perishable food item, donate it to the food shelf, and thank you for all you do. Special needs, we often forget the summertime can be the most important time for families and foods with school out. A lot of challenges in feeding a family. So the Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf, we thank you as well for being in our parade and for being our honorary parade marshals today, sharing that honor with Dave Woodward. We want to say hello to Woody Acres. Proud to be part of Penfield's Independence Day Parade, a rich celebration of our community's heritage and our own family's long dedication to family farming and service to others. Dave Woodward, also serving as one of today's parade marshals. You saw him earlier. Year in and year out, Woody Acres providing neighbors with a multitude of crops from hay to vegetables to the beautiful array of coveted fresh Christmas trees every year. Celebrate the fall harvest this year with Woody Acres. You'll always find that perfect pumpkin out there. And, of course, for the holiday season, stop and pick out that tree. Set aside a little extra time to hop on board for a wagon ride as well and tour Woody Acres and the Christmas fields at the Woody Acres Farm. The Penfield Community Victory Garden. I'm putting you to work here. We got an extra camera here. Facebook Live and Penfield Community Television as well. Penfield Community Victory Garden, established in 2009 with a mission to bring sustainable organic gardening to the community. They continue to add new members each year. They're run as a project committee under the Rec Department with 89 beds rented each season through Penfield Rec. And again, the garden proudly sponsored by Bracolo Garden Center at 2755 Penfield Road. And Bracolo as well with us today. Nice to see you, and thank you for your caring of all of the landscaping here in Penfield. We appreciate all that you do all the time. West Webster Fire Department is right behind them. Here they come. Webster Fire Department has 117 active members, established in 1926, serving over 37,000 residents in the towns of Webster and Penfield. We talk about that all the time, the mutual aid that is such an important part of this area. The all-volunteer Webster Fire Department providing manpower to the Northeast Joint Fire District, covering the village and the town of Webster since 1906, and the Northeast Penfield area since the 1940s. Please join in their annual carnival on July 12th through the 15th this year with live music, a parade on Thursday evening, and fireworks at midnight on Saturday. The Webster Fire Department, Northeast Joint Fire District, the West Webster Fire Department, thank you one and all. The Penfield School District's Transportation Department presenting Scooby-Doo, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Elmo, the Cookie Monster. Look at all these guys. The Cookie Monster, Big Bird. I think I see Mickey Mouse in there. Where's Mickey? Eeyore is supposed to be there. Garfield and Barney. Look at this parade. The staff and furry mascot reminding you of place safety first all year long. They're proud of their excellent safe driving record. Pride themselves on their Penfield Strives for School Bus Safety program, held every August for kindergartners and their parents, educating students on the importance of riding the school bus. This year's program is going to be August 8th and 9th at Cobbles Elementary School. If you want to see what these mascots look like when they're driving school buses, go to PenfieldSchoolBus.com. Here comes Elmo down the road. We've got everybody here today. What a great, oh, here comes Elmo. Look at Elmo. I think Emerson's waiting for Elmo over there. Our Penfield school bus, what a great day. Here comes Elmo. We're going to have more music now. The Savannah Cellar Savers. Eighteen-time and current New York State music champion Savannah Cellars Savers, organized in 1960. They're known as the Good Time Band, and that's what they do. Now the Kids Miracle Making Club, learning hands-on projects focused on helping kids with special needs. Their current projects include working with Labella Associates to design the therapeutic sensory room at the new Golisano Training Center, organizing 3x3 youth basketball tournament, the second annual Sunshine Classic to raise money for the basketball equipment and uniforms so kids at Mary Cariola can enjoy the game too. Kids Miracle Making Club, focusing on hands-on learning. There's the Sunshine Classic as one of their activities as well. They turn learning into helping kids with special needs and raising funds at the same time to increase community awareness and create inclusion opportunities for the kids they help. And now, Master Kim's Taekwondo. Always voted #1 martial arts school, Master Kim's Taekwondo, proudly training the most students in Rochester. This year, Master Kim is celebrating 40 years of teaching character-building martial arts in the state. Master Kim has 3 convenient locations in the town, the nearest being in the Tops Panorama Plaza. Master Kim's Taekwondo Institute. Welcome to our Penfield 4th of July Parade. All right. Master Kim's Taekwondo. I hope you got a chance to see the faces that we saw here as they faced the bandstand today. What a great, great group of young people. Master Kim's Taekwondo. Say hello now to the Penfield Village Nursery School and Transitional Kindergarten. They're celebrating 50 years. Openings for enrollment are still available this fall. Seems like only yesterday, many of us remember dropping little ones off at the Penfield Village Nursery School. Now they have little ones of their own to drop off. I think I see Drew Forsyth over there. Is that Drew? Monroe County Sheriff Patrick O'Flynn, the 49th sheriff in our history. Drew Forsyth as well. Good to see everybody here today. He's jazzing it up. See, Patrick was hiding on that motorcycle all these years. Now we get to see the real moves he can make. We got the moves on the cycle in past years. Now we got the real moves. You're gonna have it. Yep, you're out in the rain. You got to enjoy it. Drew, good to see you. Good to see everybody out here today. And Sheriff Patrick O'Flynn, as always, marching in our parade. All right, got a little rhythm there. All right. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Welcome to our Penfield Parade this year. Good to see you. I hope we got that on camera forever. I like that. Hey, the Penfield Strikers Girls Soccer Club. Place where girls have fun while building self-confidence and physical talents through positive influences. They have a range of development opportunities for each player, tailored to meet the needs of their group. All right, Penfield Strikers, under 9 to under 19. Oh, look at this, we got some pops as well. We got all kinds of food here. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner from our parade this year. Thank you, the Penfield Strikers. Monroe County Family Court Judge Joe Nesser. Good to see you, Joe. Judge, you're running for re-election as a proven champion of children's rights and a family court judge. We see him every year at National Adoption Day in November. Thank him for all he is doing to bring families together. The children and their waiting parents in this area are blessed to have a family court system that is so responsive to their needs, and Judge Nesser, a very, very important part of that. Great to have you with us. Thank you for being in our parade today, Judge. Good to see you. Good to see you. And right behind Judge is Judge Monroe County Family Court Judge John Gallagher. Again, Monroe County Family Court Judge for the last 7 years, and running now for the New York State Supreme Court in the 7th Judicial District. And again, a good friend that we see every year and have seen at the National Adoption Day. And certainly the wisdom and compassion he has shown in family court is something that we can welcome as he runs for New York State Supreme Court. Look at this. I'm gonna weigh a little more by the end of this day with all this food we have here. This is great stuff. Keep these here. Judge Gallagher, thank you. Good to see you again, and welcome to our Penfield Parade for 2017. Oh, thank you. Extra piece of bubble gum here. I'm good. I'm good. We've got a whole stash here. We've got a stash of candy. We're going to have to, can we donate that to the food shelf when we go up to Harris Whalen? It's non-perishable, right? We're good. West Woolworth Fire Department, established in 1946, served the community for over 70 years. They've got 38 active members. We thank you for joining us in our parade today. And right behind the West Woolworth fire truck is our Monroe County Clerk, Adam Bello. Adam, good to see you. Adam elected in November of 2016 following 2 terms as Irondequoit Town Supervisor. Good to see you. As clerk, he's responsible for 3 department DMV branches and downtown operations, expanding those downtown facilities as much as he can. Established and co-chairs the County Vacant and Abandoned Property Task Force, bringing experts and stakeholders together to tackle their impact on crime and property values. Also working to modernize local DMV branches. We all appreciate that. Implementing a new reservation system as well. You want music? We've got music. The Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drum, Irish-themed police band formed in 1998 to honor fallen members of the first responder and military community. They perform yearly in the St. Patrick's Day Parade, the Great New York State Fair, the Veterans Day Parade in Syracuse. For several years, performing in the Old Neighborhood St. Patrick's Day Parade in Buffalo, and the past 7 years in the Cleveland Police Memorial Park, and performed in Boston St. Patrick's Day Parade and the Cleveland International Tattoo Musical Extravaganza in Ohio. Honored to participate in several military funerals as well, and the yearly honor flight ceremonies at the Greater Rochester International Airport. Thank you, Gates Keystone Pipe and Drum. And never mind the weather. The top is down for the Rochester Corvette Club. 58th oldest club. There they are. They don't worry about the rain, although they've got enough power there to get out of the way if they need to. Say hello now to the Knights of Columbus. The St. Joseph's Council of the Knights of Columbus, the Catholic Men's Service Organization out of St. Joseph's Church, raising money, performing service projects to support charitable causes locally, nationally, internationally. They encourage American patriotism in our community, and we thank you for marching in our 4th of July parade here in Penfield today. Great to have you with us. Fill up the van is what their motto is here. Don't forget the poor. St. Joseph's Catholic Community. The Boy Scout Troop and Pack 260, sponsored by St. Joseph's Church, last year celebrating their 50th anniversary. Scouts from 260 serving our community since 1966. Welcome to our Penfield Parade today. So great to have you with us. And behind them, the Grand V Senior Living, family-owned and operated Legacies Grand V, offering discreet licensed care, assisted living, enhanced living, memory care, respite care, adult daycare services. Grand V is a legacy senior living community offering older adults an active lifestyle with daily opportunities for fitness, fun, and fellowship, life-enriching activities, and personal growth as well. Grand V, been here a long time and now part of that legacy group throughout the Monroe County area. We welcome you to our parade today. They are followed by the Penfield Rangers. Penfield Rangers Soccer Club, founded in 1983, consistently contributing to the long tradition of soccer excellence in the community. They've gone on, many of them, to play for the Penfield High and sectional teams in New York State. Good to have you with us. Penfield Rangers recognized for their commitment to outstanding sportsmanship throughout the local soccer community. Great to have you in our 4th of July parade in Penfield. And the suffragists are marching to recognize and celebrate 100 years of women's suffrage in New York State, honoring the efforts of those strong, determined women who fought the battle for the right to vote. Great to have you with us marching in our Penfield parade today, the suffragists. Good to see you all and celebrating that 100th anniversary of the right to vote. Good to have you with us today. You hear the music of Kelly's Heroes in the background, and they are right behind the Girl Scouts, the Mill Wheel Girl Scouts of Penfield, an active leadership development program for girls of all ages. Skies are clear, and we're keeping those skies clear. No umbrellas needed in this parade today. Penfield is celebrating in style. In between the raindrops, and the Mill Wheel Girl Scouts of Penfield are helping us do it. Welcome, and thank you for being part of our parade this year. You hear the music building in the background for Kelly's Heroes. There they are. They're based in Caledonia, but their members come from 5 neighboring communities. Since their inception in '92, they performed throughout Western New York and Canada. Honored to share their music and patriotic spirit with all of the spectators as they march in our 4th of July parade in Penfield. The music of Kelly's Heroes. We'd love to hear that. Wegmans in 2005, the Penfield store, in collaboration with the town, the first Wegmans location to offer residents a local trail guide in the form of a pocket-sized passport that offers easy-to-read maps, fitness tips, and the opportunity to win prizes for trail hikes and recorded in those little booklets as well. Today, more than 60 Wegmans stores offer that Hit the Trail passport, making it easy for families to discover the fun of hiking and skiing and canoeing and biking on their town's picturesque trails. The passport's available at no charge at the service desk. We thank Wegmans for being a part of our community. Every day we do indeed get their best in Penfield and all of our surrounding communities, and we especially appreciate the Penfield store, helping create healthier, better neighborhoods through Wegmans. We're good. Oh, yeah, we'll take one. All right, a little water. We got some water from Wegmans. Thank you very much. Gymnastics Training Center of Rochester passing in review now. And they're giving us quite a demonstration. The rain has stopped. It's a little wet on the pavement, but that doesn't stop them from showing all of us what they can do. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. We've got organic fruit strips from Wegmans. Look at this. We like that. We like that. Performances now. Look at that. Look at the handstand there. On the wet pavement. Nothing holds us back in Penfield. The raindrops aren't here. We've got a great day in Penfield and a lot of activities throughout the afternoon as well. The Woolworth Fire Department is joining us now. Serving the community since 1929, staffed entirely by volunteers, over 50 dedicated members providing resources and leadership to provide fire suppression and rescue services, provide protection to over 12 square miles of our community. And again, we've talked about that joint effort, the community response, the mutual aid that we all depend upon on the eastern part of Monroe County, Walworth. We talked about West Webster and the Webster Fire Department, the Penfield Fire Department. In fact, Penfield, as we saw at the very beginning of our parade today, responding to a call. We have no update on that for you, but we know wherever they went, the volunteers of the Ambulance Corps and Penfield Fire Department, people are in good hands as a result. Penfield First Robotics. Team 1511, known for inspiration and recognition. This is an honorable mention for the patriotic theme. So take a look at their float. This is an honorable mention for the patriotic theme. Penfield First Robotics, known for their inspiration and recognition of science and technology. Rolling Thunder is Penfield High's award-winning robotics team. In their 13th year, this team, sponsored by Harris Corporation, took home the Chairman's Award, the first top honor at the local Finger Lakes Regional, as well as winning the Midwest Regional in Chicago. For Penfield First Robotics Team 1511, and they receive honorable mention today. Patriotic theme, congratulations on your awards. Look at those robotics. And they're operating those with efficiency. You got to keep those going. The Rolling Thunder. And we welcome from the Democratic Committee, Todd Baxter. Hi, Todd. Running for Monroe County Sheriff. Retired Chief of Police, Todd Baxter, serving the county community for over 30 years. He began back in 1987 when he became member of the Rochester Police Department, then moved to Greece to repair the department there. Upon that assignment, he moved out to the local Veterans Outreach Center, where his jobs included taking my tattered flags and making sure they were properly disposed of. And I thank you for doing that. Todd is a good friend, a good Rochester Rotarian as well, and running now for Monroe County Sheriff. He lives in Ogden with his wife Mary, their two sons Kevin and Zach. Great to have you here in our Penfield parade today. Say hello to Wickham Farms. the agritainment business. I like that phrase, agritainment. Who came up with that one? That's a good one. The CSA Harvest Share program, you pick apples, and all of us remember that jumping pillow. I've seen some people on that. The miniature golf, the batting cages, the mini train, the farm animals, and much, much more. Pick your own apples at Wickham Farms. And now the first place for the others category. First place in others for our parade, the Penfield United Methodist Church and Praise Band. The Methodist movement coming to Penfield in 1806. As the Methodism grew, it was served by circuit rider preachers. In the 1830s, a more permanent ministry developed. The Methodists and their appointed pastor built the church on 5 Mile Line Road. Today, Penfield United Methodist Church offers traditional and contemporary worship. Praise team led by Matt Dwight, and of course the praise team is Brian Moran's 1952 Ford F6 500-gallon pumper we saw there a moment ago for the Penfield Penfield Methodist Church. Here is your first place patriotic team coming, the Penfield Patriots football, youth football, and cheer. Exclusive organization in the community dedicated to providing an atmosphere for both boys and girls to be involved in a program for football or cheerleading. They are given an opportunity to learn all of the fundamentals of the sport through proper instruction, promoting and fostering community ideas of good sportsmanship, honesty, loyalty, courage, and integrity in a supervised competitive sport. Last season, all 4 cheer squads won first place at competition, and the A-squad football team made it to the championship game. First place in the patriotic division for our 2017 Penfield Parade. Penfield Patriots. All right. Penfield youth football and cheer, and we heard those cheers today. The Barnyard Boggers. Barnyard Boggers host 3 off-road mud bog events each year in Williamson next to Spencer Speedway. Come out and check the next event. Look at those machines. The next one's going to be Saturday, July 8th. Kids 10 and under are free. The Barnyard Boggers. There's not much that won't go through. Look at those wheels. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to our parade this year. July 8th is that mud bog. We're going to get this parade in before the next rain. We guarantee, right? We see a little rain coming, but that's not going to dampen our spirits here. We got the American Red Cross with us, the humanitarian organization dedicated to preventing and relieving human suffering and every day in our community, providing services to people affected by disasters at home, across the country, and around the world. We thank them for being with us, the American Red Cross. We also have with us local representatives of Miss America's Outstanding Teen. Miss America's Outstanding Teen, the little sister organization of Miss America Community Service. Miss Rochester's Outstanding Team, Liza Kotter, is with us today. Liza, thank you for being in our Penfield Parade. Liza recently completed a house-building mission trip to Nicaragua, also donated school and veterinary supplies to needy families in the U.S. and abroad. She collects canned tabs from local veterinary hospitals to support the local Ronald McDonald House. Miss Monroe County, Olenka Masney, also with us. Thank you for being here. And Cat Doctor's Veterinary Office, providing competent and compassionate veterinary care to cats of our community for almost 14 years. They're located just west of 5 Mile Line on 441. And, of course, that are the recipients of the tabs that are collected by Liza Kotter. So thank you all for being in our Penfield Parade today. Great to have you here and great to have you representing our community elsewhere in the world. Fantos Landscaping, a local landscape business serving the Penfield community for over 12 years. Thank you for being part of our parade today. Fantos showing some of their equipment and the manpower that will help keep your landscaping in check and looking good. The Southeast Bible Church also with us today. We thank you for your participation. As their banner says, God bless America, the land of the free. They're on the Fairport 9 Mile Point Road, and they have their phone number and website listed on the banner if you want to jot it down and help them celebrate our 4th of July parade this year. The Southeast Bible Church, thank you for being part of our parade this year and your patriotic theme and helping us celebrate. We're keeping the skies clear as our parade winds down. And there's the Black Button Distilling. Black Button Distilling is Rochester's first and finest grain-to-glass craft distillery. They recently celebrated their 4-year anniversary. Look at that, staying right in between the lines, too. They're doing very well. That's good. We're checking your driving there. You're right there. Oop, watch that line a little bit. Black Button Distilling. Tours and tastings available. Good to have you with us in our 4th of July parade here in Penfield. Unlike the other ones, we don't no samples being tossed to the crowd from Black Button. You know, we're looking for that, but it's all empty. They cleared them out on 5 Mile Line Road. They had a whole truckload there they were passing out. But good to have you with us today. The East Rochester Fire Department is right behind Black Button Distilling, and there they are. Comprised of 50 active firefighters covering a square mile area and have multiple mutual aid agreements that we've talked about with all of those surrounding towns. Proud members of the 3rd Battalion in Monroe County, and they are led by Fire Chief Matt Perrone. Great to have East Rochester as part of our 4th of July parade here in Rochester. Good to have you here. The Tutor Doctor of Rochester. Tutor Doctor making a difference in students' lives by matching them with incredible tutors. Tutor Doctor's unique approach allows students of all ages to work one-on-one with tutors who are best suited to their academic needs and learning styles. Students seeing tangible results in the classroom, they incorporate their school's curriculum into a program of instruction. Tutor Doctor truly is trusted in-home tutoring at its best. And the Tutor Doctor is with us in a little tutor-mobile. Have you here? I like that. I like that little tutor-mobile there. Free consultation as well. You see the number there, 585-643-7500. And now the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, a peaceful organization focusing on serving humanity in every possible way. They're the oldest Muslim organization in the U.S., established back in 1920, and also leading the Muslim organization promoting peace, love, and loyalty. The theme of this year's parade display is Muslims for Loyalty. The Muslims for Loyalty campaign launched as a means to educate the public about loyalty and love for one of the nation's residents, which is in accordance with the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad. The local Muslim community emphasizing nonviolence. The motto of their community is love for all, hatred for none. Thank you for being in our parade today. We are pleased that you are marching with us on the 4th of July. iHeartRadio 100.5, Rochester's home for Elvis Duran in the morning and today's variety all day, like Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars, Kelly Clarkson. Rochester's new mix, 100.5. Great to have you in our parade today. Right behind them, Upstate Alarm, security company. It offers electronic security solutions, video surveillance, medical alert, door access, and home automation, offering services to both residential and commercial customers as well. Upstate Alarm, welcome to our 4th of July parade in Penfield. You hear them coming. The official drum line of the Buffalo Bills. Downbeat percussion. Let's hear it for drum beat percussion. The official drummers of the Buffalo Bills. Penfield Ambulance. And we know we're winding down when we see the ambulance and crews coming. We thank you for your continued dedication and responding to a call in the very beginning of our parade today. And we see you're back in service, and we thank you so much for that. And, of course, our town of Penfield DPW. What better vehicle to clean up the whole parade route when they're done? The town of Penfield DPW driving the Vector truck, a longtime Public Works Sewer Department employee, Tom Gomes. Is it Gomez or Gomes? Gomes. Tom Gomes. This truck's used for cleaning storm and sanitary sewers, so we don't want to get too close to that if we don't have to, right? We don't want to. Good to have them with us in our Penfield parade today. And that rounds us out. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful break in the weather we have seen today here in the town of Penfield. We want to remind you of all of the activities tonight. Again, our salute to the parade marshals for this year, Penfield Ecumenical Food Shelf and Dave Woodward and Harris Whalen as well. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for braving the weather. We managed to get the whole parade in between the raindrops. That's what we do in Penfield, and we thank you for being with us for the Penfield 2017 4th of July celebration. Have a great holiday weekend.